नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवैभव पुरी गोस्वामी नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने। आजानुलम्बित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताख्यौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। हेलोधुलितखेदया विशदया प्रोन्मीलदामोदया साम्यशास्त्रविवादया रसदया चित्तार्पितोन्मादया सस्वद्भक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदया निधे तव दया भूयादमन्दोदया। तस्या अपार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानंद कंद परमा धुत सौख्यलक्ष्म्यः ब्रह्मादि दुर्गम गतेर वृषभानुजायः कैङ्कर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात्। तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं नय मां चरणान्तिकम्। अंगश्यामलिमाच्छटाभिरभितो मन्दीकृतेन्दीवरम् जाड्यं जागुडरोचिषां विदधतं पटाम्बरस्य श्रिया वृन्दारण्यनिवासिनं हृदि लसत् दामाभिरामोदरम् राधास्कन्धनिवेशितो ज्वलभुजं ध्यायेमदामोदरम्। भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। जं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्रसेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम् वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ आददान तृणं दन्तै हृदं जाचे पुनः पुनः श्रीमद्रूप पदाम्भोज धूलिश्याम जन्म जन्मनि श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले सोऽयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of my Guru Pada Padma, Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahansa, Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace, Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahansa, Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Jivan Janardana Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace, Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada, Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Then to His Divine Grace, Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada, Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, then to Nitya Prishtom Vishnupad Ashtotra Satta Sri Srimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, then to all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray their causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace, Parivrajagacharya Ashtotra Satta Sri Srimad Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj, then to all present sannyasis, brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, God brothers, God sisters, ladies and gentlemen, and pray the causeless mercy of all. By the grace of Hari, Guru and Vaishnavas, and by the special grace of Radha Damodar and Radha Vrindavan Chandra, we are going to commence Sri Bhajan Rahasya, 4th chapter, 4th jam, 19th verse. In 18th verse, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, what should be the desire of a devotee during practice, during bhajan? So, what is the secret here? The secret of bhajan here is, during bhajan, devotee should not desire anything except service. This is secret of bhajan. If we are doing bhajan and desiring something material, then it is not proper bhajan. But whatever we are desiring, sure we will get this. There is no doubt at all. But if our desire is imperfect, it is limited in material objects, and every material object has beginning and end. So, this material object, when we will get, it can give so-called temporary happiness. So-called temporary happiness, but when it will end, it will give greatest suffering. So this will be the problem. But if we don't want anything, only desire the service, service will give the bliss forever. Transcendental service will give the bliss forever, not temporary. So here Vritrasur taught us. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur quoted this verse in Vritrasur's pastime, that this is the desire of a devotee. So our also bhajan should be to get only service, not to get any other material desire. Our Kaviraj Goswami said in Chaitanya Charitamrita also, Krishna Bhakta Niskam Ataeva Santa Bhukti Mukti Siddhikami Sakali Asant. Krishna Bhakta Niskam. Real devotee of Krishna is Niskam, no any desire, free from kamana, free from any desire. So he is peaceful. Only Krishna's devotee is peaceful. Others, Bhukti Mukti Siddhikami. Those who are desiring Bhukti means the desire to enjoy this material world. Mukti means to get relief from this material world. And Siddhi, mystic power, all are asanta, means they are not peaceful. They cannot be blissful or peaceful. They can get something, mystic power, material enjoyment in these objects of this material world, but they cannot be peaceful. And we are witnessing this proof, that we are looking so many landlords, so many multimillionaires, but you see they are unable to sleep automatic. They need pills to sleep. They need drugs to sleep. Without intoxication they are not getting sleep. But they are staying in very aristocratic house, very opulent. But money and opulence cannot give happiness. Happiness is in bhajan. So that bhajan also niskam bhajan, without any desire except Krishna's service. So this is the teaching from Vritrasur. So if we will have this kind of desire and continue our bhajan, then what will be our next promotion? Next promotion will be like gopis. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur chose a very good example. We want to become, almost we are telling we want to Manjari Bhava, we want to become maid servant of Radharani, Palyadasi. Yes, but before that, our target goal is perfect. There is no doubt at all. Highest target. But to attain that target, to attain that goal, what are needed, we should follow that. So, before attaining that Palyadasi mood or Palyadasi Bhava, we have to cross the level of even Vritrasur. What to speak other high class devotees. So, means our heart should be free from all material desires. Brajavasis, Gopis, they have no desire at all except Krishna. For Krishna, they are ready to give up everything, not only house, family, relatives, etc. Even they are ready to give up their life for Krishna. But we are not ready to give up even our sense gratification. If some problem, some difficulty in senses to give up, for Krishna's pleasure, for Gurudev's pleasure, for Vaishnava's pleasure, we are not ready. We are feeling discomfort. We are feeling difficulty. Then how we can become Gopi, Manjari? Deha Smriti Nainjar, Sansar Kupo Tahankar. What is the symptom of Gopi? What is the symptom of Manjari? The symptom of Gopi or Manjari is Deha Smriti Nahi. They are not attached to body at all. Deha Smriti Nahi. They don't remember body. Then here we can have doubt about Gopis. Then if they don't remember body, how they were dressing nicely? No, they were dressing nicely, not being attached to the body. They were dressing in the consciousness that if Krishna will see me, he will be happy. But we are dressing ourselves nicely to attract each other. This is the difference. Not to attract Krishna. We are being decorated to attract each other, to get married or to love each other. Not to, our target is not Krishna. So, fruit is opposite. So, this becoming kama. Our decoration becoming kama. But Gopi's decoration becoming prem. This is the difference. And proof is, our decoration has no end till death. We don't want to lose our beauty. Because we are really attached to body. We are not doing for Krishna only. But Brajavasis and especially Gopis mood, when Krishna left Vrindavan, they gave up everything, no more decoration. As long as Krishna was present, to please Krishna they were decorating. But when Krishna left Vrindavan, went to Mathura, from that day onward, no more decoration of Gopis. No more cleaning, no more decoration. This is the proof of Gopi Bhava. So when we will have that kind of bhava, that kind of mood, that kind of consciousness, that kind of thinking, then we should know our bhajan is being improved. But when our decoration is based to please the public, to attract the male and female each other, and Krishna staying long distance, then it is calm, no prem, and it is not Gopi Bhava. So, Gopi Bhava will come after giving up all desires. Gopi has no any desire, only Krishna. So, that is why these are the secrets of bhajan. And unless we give up kama, then Manjari Bhava is impossible. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur quoted, to attain Gopi Bhava, Gopi's mood, we should lay the foundation first. What is the foundation? The foundation is told by Vritrasur, we should not have any desire for our personal sense gratification. Then if we are able to do this, means if we are able to destroy our desires for our sense gratification, only we will desire to gratify the senses of Hari, Guru and Vaishnavas, Then next stage promotion will be like gopis. So what is the mood of gopis? What is the symptom? It will come in the mood of asakti. From asakti stage it will start. So what will the symptom? The symptom is spoken by Sukadeva Goswami in Srimad Bhagavatam Pranaya Gita. In Pranaya Gita it is told the mood of gopis, that is Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto 29th chapter 34 verse, which is called Pranaya Gita. In Pranaya Gita gopis are telling Chittam sukhena bhavata pahrutam gruhesu jannirvisatyutakara vapi gruha kriti padau padam nachalata tava padamulat jama katham brajamatha karavam kimba. Here, when Krishna played the flute and attracted all the gopis, invited all the gopis, and all gopis they came after listening the flute sound of Krishna. And when all gopis assembled in front of Krishna, and when Krishna returning gopis to go back home again, then all gopis they were very disappointed and they were replying to Krishna. Because when Krishna told to go, don't stay here, why you came here? What is the necessity of coming here? So you should go, it is night time. You are all young gopis, I am also young. So young boys and girls in the midnight should not stay outside without approval of family members. So it is not good at all. In this forest also, Krishna asked so many questions to send them back. And then gopis became very disappointed and unsatisfied. Then they replied. What is the reply? They replied many, Maivang Vibho, Hati Bhavan Gaditung Visansam. So it was the first verse, then after later on this verse. In this verse, Bhaktivinoda Thakur telling, when we will have asakti and more than that, then we will have these symptoms which are the improvement of bhajan. So which gopis already acquired this. But we have to go till that level to release the sweetness of bhajan. So what gopi telling? Chittam sukhena bhavata pahrutam gruhesu jannirvisatyutakara vapi gruha kriti padau padam nachalata tava padamulat jama katham brajamatha karavam kimba. Hey Shyam Sundar, now you are telling us to go back to home. We cannot. Krishna when told to gopis, all of you should go your home. Why? Because now your family members are at home. You did not ask their permission. Without permission of family members, a young lady should not come outside. That is also in midnight. That is also to meet a young boy. So it is better to go home and please them. It is the duty of a married lady to please husband, family members, etc. Why you came here? Then gopis told, oh Krishna, don't think that we can go. Then Krishna told, why? Because chittam sukhena bhavata pahrutam. Our chitta means our mind or heart, both. Like Cheto Darpan Mardana Mahaprabhu told. Chaito Darpana Mardanam. What is the meaning of Chitta? Here also same Chitta. So here Chitta is the meaning of mind and heart both. So how we can go? Then Krishna told, what is the problem? Gopi told, the problem is our Chittam, our mind and heart, bhavata apahrutam. You stole. You have stolen our heart. So when you have stolen our heart, and all the senses are under control of the heart and mind. If anyone's heart is broken, heart is out of order, like heart attack, no sense will work. He is falling fainted. And nowadays many death is being caused by heart attack. Many people dying. So heart attack is the biggest problem now. Stroke. So you have stolen our heart. We have no heart in us. We have no mind in us now. And heart and mind is controlling all the senses. When mind and heart telling to go, then foot is going, hand is working. But we have no mind and heart in us. Then Krishna told, then where is your heart and mind? Then Gopis told, our heart and mind, bhavata apahrutam. You have stolen. So if you have stolen, then how we will walk? We cannot walk. Then Krishna told, no, how I have stolen? Your leg is with you. Your hand is with you. And honestly you are blaspheming me. Because, why? So our Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath Thakur both are telling, oh, nanu mithyavadinyo. Nanu mithyavadinyo. Krishna telling, oh, I was thinking gopis are better than Harishchandra, King Harishchandra. You must have heard the name King Harishchandra in the dynasty of Sun God. Harishchandra was such a king who was very careful for his truthfulness. To keep his promise, he was ready to give up everything, even to his life. To keep his promise and to keep his promise as a truth. Even he sold his wife, he sold to his son Rohit. And even he sold himself, he became mad servant, he became servant of a crematorium due to truthfulness. So King Harishchandra is very famous as a truthful king. So Krishna told, I was thinking Harishchandra is truthful, that is okay, but my gopis are more truthful than Harishchandra. I had this faith before, but today I experienced that you are liars. Krishna telling, our Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath Thakur have telling, his word in his commentary, Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath both telling that nanu mithyavadinyo. Krishna did not tell that one gopi sometimes telling lie okay, but other gopis are okay. Then also manageable. But today I saw, because sometimes someone may tell lie due to different conditions, but it does not mean that all should speak the lie, tell the lie. But today I saw that all gopis are telling lie. So Krishna used, otherwise he could have used the word gopi, mithyavadini gopi. Mithyavadini gopi is singular. But Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath Thakur they are telling, Krishna did not tell mithyavadini gopi. Krishna told nanu mithyavadinyo. Mithyavadinyo means all of you who are present here, all of you are liars. Then gopis told, oh Krishna, you are the only truthful. You ask whole Brajamandal who is truthful. All Brajavasi, they witnessed that there is no single day when Krishna did not tell the lie. And you want to blaspheme us. Then Krishna told, okay, I was telling before, but today I am not telling. But now you are telling. Why? The proof is you told me that I have stolen your heart and mind, everything. So you are unable to walk. But I am looking, if I have stolen, then your hand, your leg should be with me. But till now you did not come with me. You are standing distance. And your hand is with you, your leg is with you. But you are unnecessarily criticizing me that I have stolen your heart, soul and leg, hand, everything. So don't blaspheme unnecessarily. जय पूज्यपाद भक्ति वेदांत पर पद्मनाभ महाराज की जीवन से So today Bhaktivinoda Thakur is releasing very sweet flower of the garland of Bhajan Rahasya. Yesterday we concluded the verse explained by Vritrasur that a devotee should not desire any material object. Later on, our Bhaktivinoda Thakur told, after acquiring this stage, we will have the qualification to get Gopish mood. So he quoted the Pranaya verse, Pranaya Gita. And now Krishna telling, Nanu mithyavadinah. O Gopis, you are liar. Why you are unnecessarily telling lie? Because if I have stolen, your hand, leg should be with me. Then Gopis are not weak. They have the argument to refute Krishna. Then Gopis told, don't think that if you steal our hand, leg and everything and it is with you, then only you have stolen. Only stealing heart or chitta is sufficient to steal the senses also. Because if mind and heart is stolen, no sense will work. Then Krishna told, but your senses are working. You walked here, came, and you are telling that you have, I have stolen your everything. Don't tell the lie. So Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath Chakravarti clearly spoke. Krishna told, Nanu mithyavadinyah, means you are the liar in Brajamandal. But unnecessarily all of you together blaspheming me that I am only liar. But today I saw the proof that all of you are also liars. Then Gopis told, no, we are not lying. It is true. Then when Krishna told, if it is true, I have stolen your leg and hand, but it is not with me. Then Gopis told, don't think that if our hands and legs are with you, then only you have stolen. Then Krishna told, Gopis told, there are two kinds of stealing. Stealing the senses, stealing the power of senses, both. So now our hands, legs are with us, but really it is not working. Like when a person is sick, very weak, he has all senses, but he is unable to walk. Similarly, here Gopis are telling that Indriya, Karayoho Padayoho, Apahat, Karayo Padayo Sakti Apaharat Sarvasva Apaharanam. Means when you have stolen the energy. Bring one.
Huh? It was it was
So now Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur telling, Nanu mithyavadinyah. You are telling lie. Really, I have not stolen your senses, especially legs and hands. Because your hands are with you, your legs are with you. So how I have stolen? Then gopis are telling, Karayo padayo shakti apaharat sarvasva aparana. When you have stolen the energy of hands and legs, then really you have stolen. So our hands, legs are not working anymore. So gopis are telling, Padau padam na chalata, tava padamula. Padau, our both feet, not only one. Don't think that if to steal our hands and legs, you need to take our leg and hand to with you. But you have stolen our energy of hands and legs, so that we are unable to walk at all. No, you try to walk. No, we cannot walk. Why? Because Karayo padaya shakti apaharat. You have stolen the energy of hands and legs, so that we cannot work, we cannot walk. Then you can little slide, you can try. Then gopis are telling, Padau, not only one foot, both feet. Padau means 2 feet. Padau padam, eka padam. Padau padam na chalata, tava padamula. Our feet are unable to move even 1 foot from you. But before, we were very strong to work. In our family activities, everything was no problem at all. But after coming here, we are unable to go. Why? Bhavata apahrutam. You have stolen. Then Krishna asked a question. If I have stolen, so that you are unable to walk at all, then how could you come here? If you have no energy to walk, then you could not have come here. But how could you have come here? Then gopis are telling, yeah, there is one reason. What is that? We have come here, tava bansi shabda akarsanena. Because you play the flute, not to swasaktya, not to swatah swasaktya vayam atra agatavantah. So we agatavatyaha. So we did not come here by our own energy, but tava bansi dhvani akarsana. When you played the flute, your flute sound brought here. We did not walk at all. So now we are unable to go, because your flute sound brought here. Your flute sound is not to send there. So we cannot go. So it is impossible to go. But before we were very good, no problem. Why? It is told in that same verse, Chittam, and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur we will little discuss later on. He also told, Chittam sukhena bhavata pahrutam gruhesu janirvisyati utta karavapi grahakritya. We were so expert in our household activities. There was no doubt at all, no any problem. Why? Grahakrityesu karavapi. Our hands were doing all household activities, and legs were going here and there, what we were needing. But now after coming here, our senses are not working at all. So you don't send us. We cannot go. No, your family members husbands, children, they are waiting there, so you should go. Then Jama Katham, how will go? We have no energy anymore. You have stolen. Then Jiva Goswami making some commentary, which later on Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur also made, but little. So then Jiva Goswami telling, the gopis are telling, don't think that we have come here to see this forest, because we have known this forest in this night time. So we did not come here to see the forest. In night time, everything is dark. What we will see? If we have a desire to see the forest, we could have come in the daytime. In night time, everything is dark. So we don't think we need to see this. So we did not come here to see. And after that also, if you think that if you did not come to see, now we can see, I am sending you. Then Gopi is telling, no, we cannot go to see also. Why? Because we have no energy anymore. We cannot walk. Now we cannot walk, so we cannot see. Then Krishna asking, then why did you come here? Then Gopis are telling, Bhavata apahrutam asmankam chitta. You have stolen our heart and mind, so we came here. And our heart and soul is not ordinary. Heart and soul and mind, chitta. It is not ordinary. So that we can be peaceful after losing thee. Then our commentators they are telling that our heart and mind is so important. Why? This heart and mind was controlling all senses and our all living beings and all activities. So it is very important property for us. So when you have stolen, then we came here. And we came here and we caught the thief. You are a thief. So we have come here to take our property, return. So you return, then we will go. After losing our property by a thief, and after knowing the thief, after catching the thief, without taking the property, how we will return? So if you want to send back to home, we are ready to go, but you return our property with us. If you don't return, then we cannot go. Then Krishna told, if you have known already who is thief, I am thief. And if you know that what is your property I have stolen, you know, then you take your property yourself from me. Because normally when people are, or policemen, they are knowing who is the thief, they are arresting. And from him, forcibly they are taking the all property which thief has stolen. Similarly, if you know that I am thief and your property I have stolen, then you take from me. Then Gopi is telling, this is the problem. What is that problem? Then Jiva Goswami telling, Maha Mantra Vigyan. Maha Mantra Vigyan. Jiva Goswami telling, we don't know what kind of powerful mantra you know. That our no any endeavor is working. Aprabhavat. Aprabhavat. Bhavan Shaktishali Mantrajna. Means you are so powerful in hypnotizing or making some mantra that our any endeavor is not working in you. We are trying, but not working, no sense, nothing working. We are trying to take our property from you, but aprabhavat, nothing is working. So you give, then we will go. Otherwise you will not go. Then Krishna told, no, you should go. Then Gopis are telling, if you are telling that we should go, katham jamo, means how we will go. Our padau na chalatah. Padau na chalatah. Both feet are not working at all. Even if little weakness, okay. But padam ekam tava padamulat. From you, single foot are unable to walk.
Okay, sometime one foot is injured. Okay, by other foot we can adjust. But padau na chalata. Both feet are not working at all. Like handicapped. So we are unable to walk. So katham jamo. You are telling go again, return again and again, but it is valueless speaking. Why? Na chalata. We are unable to walk. Katham jamo. How will you go? Then Krishna told, this is the releasement of Jiva Goswami. Then Krishna told, then katham aham prasadhvam, means then you think that I should take you. Juyam avalaha, because I know you are avalas. Avala means very delicate lady. You are very, very delicate. So very sophisticated and delicate. So you need very protection and help. So you are fearing to go alone. Okay. Then let me help. Then I will guide. I will go in front of you. Then all of you follow me. All of you follow me. Then Gopis told, no. Kim karavamo tatra. Tatra kim karama. After going to home, after getting you, we have everything we gave you. Then after going to home, after returning to home, kim karavamo. What we will do there? After returning home, what we will do there? Then Krishna told, what is the problem? The problem is you have stolen everything here. Then how? Then Gopis told, Asmankam chitta. Asmankam chitta, our mind and soul and heart, everything is in you. Then Asmankam karu, our hands are desiring only to do your service. And Asmankam padau, our legs are trying only to stay with you. They don't want to move. So kim karavam. After going there, it is valueless. We cannot do anything there. Because our mind will not be observed there to do anything. Our hands will not do anything there. Our legs will not go anywhere. So, kim karavam tatra. After returning to home, what we will do there? So, we cannot go. Then Jiva Goswami released it one different way. Different meaning. Because it can be two meanings. But Jiva Goswami released 3-4 meanings of this Pranaya Gita. Now it will become opposite meaning. How? Chittam sukhena bhavata apahrutam. Chittam sukhena bhavata pahrutam gruhesu. Bhavata apahrutam means you have stolen our chitta. That is also sukhena. Sukhena means anayasena, without any endeavor. And for this, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur released little better. But Jiva Goswami also same meaning, but our Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur little only ornamented this. How? What is the meaning of sukhena? Jiva Goswami spoke very simply, but our Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur only same meaning. Meaning is same, but he ornamented it with alankar. So how he ornamented it? He told, you have stolen our heart, sukhena, means without any endeavor, in easiest way. Then Krishna told, normally in this material world stealing is not easy. Many thieves, they are sacrificing their life to steal. Sometimes they are inviting to death. So how you are telling that I have stolen very easily? Stealing is not easy. Sometimes looks like easy, but sometimes most dangerous. A thief can die. And you are telling sukhena. Then Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur telling, yes. Gopis are telling, yes, sukhena is there is some justification. Why? Because anya choraha te klishanti. Other thieves, they are feeling sometimes difficult to steal. They have to make so many big plans. They should be very, very careful. But tvam na sadharana chorah. You are not ordinary thief. You are Chauragraganyam Purusha. You are the most prominent thief among all. You are very expert. You are the leader of all thieves in whole world. So, for you, no difficult. Then Krishna told, how no difficult? Because Gopi is telling, you did not make any bigger endeavor and difficulty, hard labor, just फुत्कारेण बंशी रंध्रेण फुत्कार मात्रेण अपहृतम बंशी रंध्रेण फुत्कार मात्रेण अपहृतम यू जस्ट blew some air inside your flute, that is sufficient to steal. No any running etc. trying or making so many endeavor. Just you entered some air in your flute, then that is sufficient to steal our heart. So this is meaning of sukhena. This is the meaning of sukhena apahrutam. So now come to the Jiva Goswami's commentary to make the different meaning. Here bhavata apahrutam means you have stolen. But here bhavatapa hrutam. Bhavatapa hrutam. Unless you understand that two words of Sanskrit, then you cannot make the opposite meaning. For example, bhavata is one word, means by you. Aparuta means you have stolen. So this is the meaning explained by Jiva Goswami and Vishnu both. But Jiva Goswami making something other meaning, opposite meaning. How? Bhavatapa hrutam. Bhavaha sansaraha. Here bhavata means by you. But second meaning is no by you. Bhavatapa, no bhavata. Bhavata apahrutam. Two words. Bhavata plus apahrutam, bhavata apahrutam. So after combination word will be one. But you can have ability to make two meanings if you know the commentary. So if you like bhavata plus apahrutam, then bhavata apahrutam. But it can be meaning by two words, become two words, but different meaning. How? Bhava plus tapa plus hrutam. Three words. But when you combine three, become one. This is the influence of samas. By samas of many words you can make single word. If you have knowledge of samas. That is why all scriptures, all scholars, our acharyas, rishis, munis, they wanted to make samasa to put many things in one. Otherwise, difficult to compile the scripture. So, due to the samas help, they can put huge quantity of matter in one word. So now Jiva Goswami also used this samas. So here before was two words in one. Now he made three words in one. How? Before was bhavata plus apahrutam. Now he made three in one. Bhava plus tapa plus hrutam. Bhava means sansar, this material world. Tapa means suffering, threefold miseries. Threefold miseries in this material world. Hrutam means you have destroyed. You have destroyed. So you have destroyed all our bhavatapa, means attachment of sansara, suffering, calamity, problem, everything. So now you have destroyed everything. So now no more any suffering, tension, etc. So what we will do going there? Now we have no attachment there to do anything. Now we are attached to you. So tatra gata kim karavam. What we will do after going there? So we don't nagachhama. We are not going. Then now our Maharaj came, so I want to conclude. He will speak something. Now we will go to little Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and the conclusion. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur used the word by Gopi, Chora Chakravartini. Beginning he told, you are Chora Chakravarti. You are the emperor of all thieves. You are emperor of all thieves. So you have stolen. So unless you give, we don't want to go. Why? After losing the property by thief, if someone knows thief is there and his property is already there, without taking, how will go? Without taking this property, we cannot go. Then again our commentator told, okay, then Krishna thinking, if you have thought that I have stolen your heart, which is called chitta, and you want to return this, then parasva swaha parasva swa parasva dasyami. So Krishna telling to gopis, okay, if you are complaining about me that I am thief, then let me think, I can return tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Let me think, now you can go. Now you can go, but I will think to return or not. Then swaha means tomorrow, paras means day after tomorrow. Let me think, within 1 or 2 days I will return. But now you can go. Then Krishna told, Gopi told, no, without taking we will not go. Why? Padam na chalata, padav na chalata. Our feet are not moving at all. And then Vishwanath Chakravarti is telling, then you should try, arrest me. You should arrest me, give some punishment or take forceful from me. Whatever, because when a thief is arrested, caught by police or any person, then they are giving punishment and forceful taking the property. You cannot stay. Then Gopi told, this is the problem in us. Why? Mahan mantra visarada. You know very powerful mantra. So that whatever we are doing, nothing is working. All prabhava. We have no influence in your mantra. So you have to give, then we will go. Then Gopi told, oh Krishna, don't think that we have come here being attracted by you, to see you. Then Krishna told, then why you came here? Then Gopi is telling, because you are thinking, oh, we are attracted to you, so we came here, so again and again you are sending back. Again and again you are forcing and go, return. Then Gopis, they are concluding, then told, don't think that we are attracted to this forest. Don't think that we are attracted to you to see you. Don't think that we have come here to see you, being attracted by you. Then Krishna told, then you tell me why you came here. Then Gopis are telling, because you asked us to come here. You asked us to come here by your flute. Otherwise we were very peaceful at home. And this is midnight. We were going to sleep. And you could not tolerate. You could not tolerate our separation. You wanted to see us. You have no patience without looking at us. So you wanted to see us. You wanted to see us. So, and you have no control over your senses. So in the midnight also you played your flute. And you invited us to see us. So being merciful to you, why our Samsundar will suffer due to separation? So being merciful to you, to destroy your separation of suffering, we came here to give you our darshan. To give our darshan we came here. You did not come to see you. So now you have seen us. Then you are telling, let us, you go. So now we can go. So now you have seen, now you are no more, your separation mood, so you have seen, so now we can go, let us think to go. So you have invited us, you call by flute, particularly indicating the name one after other. So we came here to give you darshan, not to see you. And now you have seen, then if you want to ask to go, then we can go. So like this, our Acharya they release the sweetness of this Pranaya Git, and this is the mood of gopis, and this is the secrets of bhajan. Unless we complete and pass that stage before Dhritarashtra prayed, then we cannot have this releasement. This mood cannot come. So before that, we have to clean our heart from material desires. That is nanakaprushtam nasaparamishtam nasarabhavamam na rasadhipatyam nadoga siddhi rapunar bhavanva samanjasatva virahajya kanche. When we will have this mood, means no any attraction of this material world, anything. No bhukti, no mukti, no sarvamam padam, no nakaprushtam, nothing. Only we want the service of Radha Krishna and Mahaprabhu and his devotee. When we have only one this desire, then will be the promotion of this releasement of gopis. Otherwise, it is contaminated, we cannot have the qualification to attain this. Why? Our Rupa Goswami clearly prohibited in Bhakti Rasamrita in the beginning that bhukti mukti sruha java pisachi hudi vartate katham bhakti sukham vade spurti sambhavana bhave. As long as we have the wish of bhukti and mukti, then bhakti will not appear. As long as no bhakti is appearing, then we cannot have the mood of gopis to release the sweetness of Krishna's service. So this is the secrets of bhajan, that we should purify our heart after giving up all the desires except service of Krishna and Radharani and Mahaprabhu and his associates. So this is the teaching of Bhaktivinoda Thakur in this verse by Pranaya Gita, that when we will have asakti stage, then this kind of feeling will start. So at Bhaktivinoda Thakur telling, this is the symptom of the asakti stage. Prior to that, we cannot have this feeling, because prior to that stage, we will have so many contamination, anarthas. So these anarthas we have to destroy by bhajanam kriya. After bhajanam kriya, tata anartha nivruti. Then nishtha will come. Then ruchi, then asakti. At the beginning of asakti stage, semblance of this feeling will come. When it will be condensed, then more will come. So these are the secrets of bhajan. Bhaktivinoda Thakur told here, and rest of the bhajan also will release tomorrow. Now Maharaj will deliver you the lecture.